A very good afternoon. A warm welcome to all in this first semester of the academic year 2021-22. Respected Principal Dr. Rajankumar Bichkar sir, Vice Principal respected Dr. Sudhir Lande sir, Dean Academic respected Dr. Anil Hiwarekar sir, all the deans, all respected HODs, my fellow colleagues and dear students, a warm welcome once again. Today, we have gathered on this platform to discuss about student portfolio system, and for the same, I am requesting the Dean Academic of our VPKBIT Baramati, Dr. Anil Hiwarekar sir, to guide the students on this occasion. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sonane sir. So good afternoon, one and all. Respected principal sir, I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So respected principal sir, vice principal sir, then all deans, all head of departments, my faculty members, staff, as well as dear students. As you know that I have taken a charge of Dean Academics recently, and as per the guideline by our principal sir, we have to take a drive on allotting students portfolio, and this is very important issue that we have taken into account, and I know that this will help students in many ways. Before going into the details of students portfolio, I know that everybody knows that for a successful person, what is required. So first thing that is required is the good technical knowledge. That is the base of all. And your skills. Then definitely communication skill is the, again, very important part. Best learner nowadays, technology is growing, changing day by days. And there what we required is a person who is best learner. That is a requirement. That will be at the top priority. So best learner person is needed everywhere in each and every field. Hardworking as well as smart work is required. Then ability to think logically, that is very essential. Then good problem solving skills. If you have got any technical knowledge and everything, but you do not have problem solving skill, then it is not of any use. So good problem solving skill is very essential. And there are a few more qualities like innovation is required everywhere. Then teamwork culture, you need to work in a team. You may be sometimes leader, maybe sometimes a team member, but you have to learn how to work in a team and how to contribute for the success of the team. That is very essential quality that nowadays is required. Then leadership skills is very essential, as well as ability to handle tasks, because many persons I have seen, they are very good in one activity, but when we assign them 2-3 tasks, they are not able to perform well. So that is the skill that required is ability to handle tasks, many tasks at a time. You need to handle multiple tasks at a time. That is a quality you require. Ability to think out of the box, because many problems, they are not bookish like. We need a thinking out of the box, and which is very essential quality. And our student need that particular, and every quality, if you know, can be developed just by experience learning. And honesty, politeness is required everywhere. So these are the qualities which required for a successful person. And these qualities will not come in a day. It will come by experience. It will not come through classroom teaching. It will not come through bookish knowledge. It will require really a experience learning. And for that, from last 1 year, we are thinking of having a portfolios to the students. Definitely portfolio will help students, that is to develop their skills, experience and attributes. Taking responsibility, when we give them some responsibility, then definitely they will take that responsibility and they will grow. Then this will be authentic showcase of the learner's learning. When you perform well, when you do some responsibilities, then definitely you can have a good proof with you that you have done this particular activity. Useful in academic goal setting, it will highlight your best work along with life experience, values and achievements. Help for self-discovery and confidence building, because confidence is required everywhere, and confidence building is very important as far as graduate students are concerned. It will definitely help you to for your interview skills. So once you perform well in all these activities, definitely that will help you for interview skills. Connect with the teachers because these portfolios we are allotting to students, as well as there are teacher, mentors, guide for you. They will guide you, and under the guidance of teacher, definitely when we follow this particular system, you will have a good connect with the teachers as well as college authorities. And surely this portfolio system will help in many ways. So I'm not taking much of the time because principal sir will also speak on this, as well as Dean R&D, Dr. Rajveer Shastri sir will speak for a while. So I request Dr. Rajveer Shastri sir, please guide the students. Over to you, Shastri sir.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Hiwarekar sir. First of all, I would like to congratulate Dr. Hiwarekar sir and Kolekar sir for holding the flag of academics as Dean Academics and Associate Dean Academics from 21-22 academic year. As I strongly believe that, and I'm well aware of that, you are keen executors of academic concepts. So that will be a wonderful journey of VPKVIT academics under your guidance. And from last 2-3 years, under the guidance of Honorable Principal Sir, we are experimenting a lot in academic activities just to facilitate students in various ways so that their learning will be enriched. So today's topic is the student portfolio system, and that is one of the best platform for students to develop their personality in all round. So this is VPKBIT is always providing students a platform to develop their skills, their knowledge, their capabilities. And I strongly believe the system that is being proposed here, that is student portfolio system, is one of such systems which will develop students in varieties of dimensions. So again, I am thankful for you. Just you have given me a chance to express my views, and thankful to Principal Sir and all heads, faculties, and students for giving cooperation during the last 2-3 years for academic activities, and hope the same will continue here from onwards. Let's try to know more about the student portfolio systems from you, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, sir. I thank a lot to Dr. Anil Hiwarekar sir and Dr. Rajveer Shastri sir for their expressing their views on this occasion. Now, I will request our Honorable Principal, Dr. Rajankumar Bichkar sir, to guide us. Over to you, sir.
Hello.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
there might be a problem actually in my connectivity. I'm not able to listen on my laptop, so I have joined through my mobile as well.
Sir, mute laptop needs to be muted.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that problem is there. What I'll do is I'll leave this mobile. Okay, I hope this will work. There was a problem in my laptop. Actually, I was not able to listen, so I joined on mobile as well. And once you have two devices parallel, then there will be a lot of noise picked up. Feedback will be there. Yes. So thank you very much, Sonone sir, for giving me opportunity here to express my views with the students about these different activities. And also uh, this program, we had to actually discuss with the students regarding the various portfolios. We have been discussing now for 1 year. Dr. Hiwarekar sir has given a very nice introduction to why we should do these things the way we have been doing, because only academics or other activities that we conduct may not give you leadership skills, and we want that our students should have leadership skills as well as sense of responsibility, multitasking, and several other things. Moreover, we also want that all students should participate in various activities, and students should ensure that there is a continuous progress in the Vidya Pratishthan. Subsequently, Dr. Rajveer Shastri sir also has given uh, several inputs regarding the role of students and this portfolio system, which we called as MIPS. We can call it as VIPS, VIPS, or something else as well. That MIPS was multi-level portfolio system, or VIPS we can say VPKBIT Institute portfolio system. Okay, here we are talking about now a completely different system which is not there in any of the institutes world over. The basic idea is a large number of students should participate in running the institute. So this is the idea, actually a participative management and participative activities. Everybody will be almost be able to participate in the growth of the institute, in the various activities of the institute. And once you get involved in any activity, I am sure you will be able to contribute, your voice will be heard, your difficulties will be solved, and of course we will be able to make a substantial progress in days to come. So this actually is a four level system, and while we were designing this system, we were thinking about central ministry, state ministry, then Jilla Parishad, Panchayat Samiti, and Gram Panchayat. That is a five level system, and we wanted to have something very similar because then there is a proper coordination between the different sectors of an organization. It was my observation that whatever we are doing at the central level, institute level, probably it doesn't percolate very properly in the department because there is no one-to-one coordination between the coordinators in the department and the center. Furthermore, there are no class teacher is there, and there are teachers for a particular class, but they have not been specifically told that one of them will look after the R&D activities, other will look after the co-curricular and extracurricular activities, and so on and so forth. And certainly there is a batch also of 20 students. Their teacher guardian is there, and we expect that teacher guardian is a single person who will guide all the students, around 20 to 22 students in a batch. and so many things are there. So often it is very overwhelming, but where to focus? Our teacher guardian should take the students with him, and he should run his own department, and these different sections we should look as independent entities who should be encouraged to make a progress on a continuous basis. So even one batch in a particular class, or one class in a department, or one department and the entire institute, these are the different entities in a particular organization, in an institute, and we want that these individual sectors, individual entities should grow irrespective of which department, which class, which batch the students are. They should get equal opportunity to participate in various activities. They should be able to take lead, they should be able to guide others, they should be able to put up their wonderful ideas, and eventually do the activities, do the things which will be overall beneficial for the not only student community but the entire institute and eventually our nation. So I told you we have now regard talking about so there are two parts. One is teachers, another is students. So these institute student coordinators that we see here, we have here 22. That's what Hiwarekar sir has shown here, and these coordinators, and maybe in future we will have more coordinators who will do this. We have a student council by convention, we have a student council, but the role of student council is very less in the overall progress of the institute, in organizing large number of activities in IITs or in institutes like COAP, VJTI. The students handle many such technical activities. Their annual technical programs in IITs and COAP, if you see, they are largely conducted by the students alone. Very few teachers are associated with this, and in fact the IIT Tech Fest is a huge program. It has a budget of several crore rupees. Even then it is managed by students only. So at the age of 20 or 21, when the students get to handle several crores of rupees and they are able to manage this kind of a budget activities, such a big show, they automatically become very powerful, eligible for taking even bigger challenges of bigger multinational and bigger Indian companies as well. So certainly we would like to bring these aspects to our students. We have been doing quite good now. I am happy that our teachers are taking lot of efforts for these activities, academic activities, research activities, training, Coursera, edX, paper presentation, project, and whatnot. So many activities are being performed. Now it is because of COVID that we are not able to do anything much in last 1 year and 3 months. Otherwise, I am sure we would have gone much ahead of these, in several activities. Now we have to. I have completed 3 years on 25th of June, and we are going to have another 3 years. Why I'm mentioning 3 years? Because we have made now a change in the portfolios of our faculty, and we have about 80 portfolios in the institute. Earlier we had less. There used to be only heads of the department, then we have deans, then we gave different institute level coordinators, and then for each of the activity we wish that we have a separate coordinator, and those activities will flourish. Now the same thing, now institute level we have institute level faculty coordinators or the heads or deans, then we have the department level ministry, then we will have a ministry at the class level, and at the batch level we will have only one person, let's say prime minister. The teacher will be a prime minister of that batch, and he will get all the ministers in the form of the students from that batch. and they will take forward all the activities. There are so many activities happening in our institute. Even if these activities are brought to the notice of the students of that batch, and if the students from that batch are encouraged to take part in these activities, that will be also a very big advantage. And similarly, now we have four levels of student ministries. One level will be institute level, which we see in front of us. We have another full sheet which we can show you later on. Then we have institute or departmental student coordinators. Sir, I think here we had earlier 22. That is actually institute student coordinators only 22.
Yes, it is institute level.
Okay, I'm unable to hear. Anyway, I'll keep on speaking. Then I have to join once again. There's some problem with my laptop, or maybe some volume problem or something. But I'll keep on speaking for a while. I'm not able to hear anything as I'm speaking. So I do not know if we are not able to listen, then what? So next screen we have departmental coordinators as well. Uh, these are institute slash department student coordinator. There will be 66 students, you can see here. And these departmental student coordinators will be for various activities, and we want that for a particular department there has to be a separate person to look into individual activities. You will see here a separate DSC for dance, cricket, consultancy, center of excellence, brain games, basketball, acting and drama. And we want that students should take part in each and every activity. And then if we have any more screen, sir, please go to that screen, then we can come back. What are these numbers? If you can tell, I'm not able to the screen is same, but again the numbers are changing. So there are large number of student coordinators, and we have class student coordinators also. So there will be a number of student coordinators for class. Every class will have 29 coordinators. And as you can see, these portfolios, and then there will be batch coordinators. So go for batch coordinators also, and there will be about 15 of them, 13 of them now. Let us start with the batch coordinators. Okay, these are batch student coordinators, and we can see, and you can give your inputs also for us to establish this system. Let us experiment with this system. We have identified the academic research as well as co and extracurricular activities as well as administration. So in a batch of 20, about 20 students, the teacher will guide or handle all these responsibilities for that particular batch. So we will have administration and student welfare. Here the activities typically regarding scholarships, applying for jobs, and then getting making a progress of students, maybe getting some financial support, earn and learn, and administration related. That means some maintenance problems are there in your class, and all those should be brought to the notice immediately. Cleanliness problems are there, maintenance problems are there, or maybe there is some problem with the admission or fees payment or whatever. All such problems regarding administration will be talked here. Then we have a batch coordinator for centers of excellence. Now we have 69 centers of excellence, and the contribution of these students, 20 students, in these different centers of excellence should happen, and they should take part in different centers of excellence. When we have a smaller group, it becomes very easy to convince our thoughts to a student. When we have large number of students, like here we have 491 teachers and students right now, probably I may not reach each and every student in a manner that I can, and here we are not able to see each other, so effective goes down further. Then we have education technologies. There are large number of educational technologies, videos and PPTs and tools and techniques, and many we have seen Google Classroom and all. There might be attendance related issues, Google Classroom related issues. Maybe students are not able to download the things. they are not able to get the proper inputs from their classes. Any such inputs that you would like to give to your teachers? This particular person will talk to 20 students. The basic idea is we have a student coordinator to look after one activity, and one full year he will look after that activity and try to do best in that activity, so the activities will be useful to each and every student of that batch. Then we have industry institute interaction and alumni activities. See, not every portfolio is equally important, and not every portfolio is equally big. There are some portfolios which will be very big, very important. Like we have home ministry, finance ministry in a particular ministry, and there are some other ministries which probably people feel that it's not that important. But nevertheless, every portfolio is important here, and there are some people who like music, for example. Some students like photography, art, culture, and magazine. You will ask us why we are interested in giving a separate coordinator in a batch for photography, art, culture, magazine. Because if you develop these skills, photography or other, if you are very well aware about the Indian culture, Maharashtrian culture, probably based on that only you will get a very good job. Photography, videography, I think videography will be a part of this, photography and others. Music also we have made, because this music is going to have immense importance in the days to come. Videography, photography, gaming. In fact, gaming is a $1 billion industry, and there is a fashion related, so extracurricular activities we have so many, in fact. And we have preparation for higher education and job, research and development and entrepreneurship, then sports, teaching and learning, examinations, technical activities. We have a portfolio technical activities. This is a very heavy portfolio. Another heavy portfolio is center of excellence. Another heavy portfolio is R&D and entrepreneurship. And equally, of course, sports. There are 30, 40 sports which we can play, our students can play. And to ensure that these 20 students will participate, they will try to learn different sports, they will be present on the ground. So it will be responsibility of this coordinator who is handling sports or music to create interest amongst those 20 students. So obviously we want someone who has good knowledge about sports or music or photography, and here we will be in a position to give them an opportunity to excel. We have now started Institute Magazine, but there will be a magazine of each department as well, newsletters and magazines of each department. And if you want, we can start the magazines of individual class also. We are going to have a competitive environment here, not just for sake of earning some prizes or something, but that gives immense satisfaction when we earn something, some prize. We really get satisfied that we have done something, we have achieved something, and that competition gives us. And the competition will be, of course, a fair competition. So as we can see here, there are some more portfolios. We have technical publications and professional society chapters. We have training and placement, and maybe somewhere here music, photography. Maybe there are some additional activities which we might have missed, probably, or may not be. I am not very sure. But in case there are some additional activities that our students would like to do, we will surely be interested to have additional coordinators from that batch. Now you can see the effectiveness of these coordinators. Out of 20 students or 23, 25 students in a batch, we have 13 ministers. And in a class there are 30. If we just take from these students only, these 29 coordinators, maybe there are 3 or 4 batches for maybe let's say sports, and one of them will become the class coordinator for sports. We will have here sports coordinator also. But as we can see here, we might have additional sports coordinators here. ते नंतर करतो सही. ठीक है. So here we have indoor games and outdoor games. What we are doing, as we go to a higher and higher level, we are having more specific this one, because in a batch we have only 20 students, but in a class we have 60. So we could make here outdoor games and indoor games as separate ones. Then here Google Classroom we have made a separate one. Industry Institute interaction is a separate, and entrepreneurship will be separate. So in a class when we have now additional 30 students, now I think nobody will probably be left out. Everybody can have some or the other portfolio, and the idea is, given certain responsibility, this will be a training, this will be an internship. In fact, now internship has been introduced for third year computers as well, and I think second or third year computer, third year. And there it is expected that you will take up different activities for the growth of the student community, society, and of course, so here we have so many activities, and if any activity is left out, for example, we have technical outreach program. What is this? Our students will go to different schools and teach them the technologies, Python, maybe 3D printing, maybe drones, to school children, and encourage them to come to engineering or take this kind of activities, projects in their schools. So that is going to attract large number of students to technology, and then we can expect that after 10 years, a large number of good students will be probably entering into engineering with an ambition to really get excellent research orientation outcome, patents, and publications, or they will be interested to establish industries also in days to come. Okay, so we have here music, singing, dance, drama, then so many different portfolios. Here we don't see the connect between all these. They have made a presentable screen. Otherwise, we can shortly show some screens. And there is one more. Now, if we go to a higher level, now coming back to the department level coordinators, there will be around 60 students, and we have now, as we can see here, for department, we have a swimming coordinator, then table tennis, then tech fest. Now, certainly the department should focus and try to give that kind of a input to the state level player that you have. Right now, what happens? Singing, for example, then swimming, table tennis, then technology fests, videography, virtual volleyball, many such games, sports. Here we have kabaddi, kho, and here when we have a separate person for these activities, now these are all mixed up, and we are not able to show the correlation between all these events together. I mean, how they connect to each other. But we have another sheet where Hiwarekar sir will probably show another sheet. So these are the portfolios, and we want that students should now come forward to take. There are excellent activities like Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. Just now it was in the previous one, and in all these activities, whenever there are problems here, we have now intellectual property rights. Now department level, there will be one intellectual property rights related student coordinator, industry visits. Now when we have one student continuously thinking about industry visits, or IEEE, or Institute of Engineers, or even hackathons, GRE, IELTS, TOEFL, government scholarships, private scholarships, GATE and engineering examinations, and so on. You can understand these things, you will feel these are small ministries, but they are very focused, and we expect that student who will be interested to come forward and handle these responsibilities, he should be passionate about doing something really great for our department, for his friends, for student community, for our institute, for our organization, for our country, for the humanity, for society. So if you really want to do something good, you want to make a change in the system, you can always come forward. Okay, so we look forward to you all to come forward. Now let us see the institute portfolios as well. And these, at the time being, we feel that this should be our student council. Now, whatever student council we will have, but that student council, as per the guidelines of university, probably will be a different. There we have all rankers, and they may not always be interested in doing sports or other activities, and they are more concerned about their studies and their overall growth, personal growth also sometimes. And of course, many of them are excellent, many of them are very good. We have seen recently an excellent gathering also being organized by our students in online mode. And I'm sure that in days to come, we should have every week Yeah, I had lost connection somehow. I think something was wrong. But I think,
You are
yes,
audible, sir.
now I have given you a good idea. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are
Yeah,
audible.
yeah. Now I am able to hear you as well. Maybe initially your voice was little low or something was wrong with my system, but now I am able to hear. So if we can, sir, show them the Excel sheet also, if you can share on your screen, and you can see there will be portfolio at the institute level, department level, and class level for almost every activity that we can think of for the benefit of students and the institute. So we expect that students should come forward. Now after this meeting, maybe tomorrow, by tomorrow, we will ask you to give your willingness for different activities. These sheets will be shared with you. Maybe some additional portfolios we will look into. If we have missed out any, we may probably make little bit change in these different portfolios, final change that we will try to make. And then maybe in a day or two we will ask your interest in which activity. That should be your passion. I mean, if you are interested in sports, you can take, otherwise if you are not interested in a particular activity and you opt for that activity, then you may not be able to, that may not be your passion. So I suggest that you ask your heart, your brain, what exactly you would like to do, what is your passion, what are the things that you like. And if you have a liking, if you have a passion, then obviously you will be able to do great things there. Sir, can we have that another screen also? Large number of chat messages are also probably there. Are these just the present message? Did we ask the students to give their presentee? In that case, many more students are should give it. But I think it's not really that important. We can just take sir screenshots of those attendance sheets. There are large number of those messages also. You have any question, you have any suggestions, you can certainly write in these chat boxes. A large number of students are probably giving now their attendance, and it's really good that you have present and you have been listening patiently for such a long time. There were 491, we still have 480. This is a great dedication that I should appreciate, that even after this kind of now it's very clear as to what is there, but you are still listening. That is really the point of appreciation. And if you have any suggestions, please write here. Maybe Hiwarekar sir, Rajveer sir, Lande sir, and other deans also will take your heads of the department can also respond. I will request those who spot that they can just bring it to the notice of our notice, or maybe you can bring it, you can just answer if you know the answer. Okay. So, Hiwarekar sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are
Yeah,
audible.
please, will you please show that Excel sheet if possible? Otherwise, I will share my screen and
Okay,
I
sir.
will also be in a position. If you are able to show that Excel sheet, we will just take 5 more minutes and we will try to show them the bigger picture. Okay. Would you like to share that screen, or I should share?
Yes.
I have it readily available here.
Yes, sir.
So
You can share, sir.
if you allow me to share my screen, I
So, no,
should.
sir.
then I should be, I will
Yes,
be.
sir. I have stopped sharing.
Yes, sir.
Now, sir
You
can
allow.
share.
Yes, yes,
Now,
sir. I'm.
I'll share. Just a minute. Let me. It is open now, and I should be in a position to share my screen now. I don't know. I don't see any control also. There's no control on my screen whatsoever now. Sorry, it is in Zoom meeting, no? So I will have to go to Zoom screen. Bit of a confusion there. So yes, we have here. I'll just require half a minute more. Yes. Why it is asking me to join audio? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
That's really, but then, yeah, share screen, right? I got it. I will share the desktop entire, I'll share it, and I'll quickly go to my uh, browser, and we will see here the copy of MIPS. I hope this is
Yes, sir.
visible,
Yes, sir.
and
Visible.
I'll just quickly show you the bigger picture of this. This is a big, Excel sheet, although not too big. We have much bigger Excel sheets here, but I'll show you what we have done here. We have one administration main which will be looked after by the principal. Then we have another administrative activities which will be looked after by the vice principal. And we have categorized these, and we have a multi-level. So here in administration main, we have store and purchase, admissions, mandatory compliance, and so on. And we have here for finance, we have head, for store and purchase, we have head. And then as we go ahead, this is institutional employee portfolios, and portfolio will be head, stores and purchase. Then we have storekeeper for that. Then we go to the department. I'm just taking one example. I think I'll take academic, and I will show you the other activities that we have. So these, there are sub criteria. Okay, in administration we have sub activities like campus maintenance, then equipment, machinery and facilities maintenance, institute branding. I'll make font little bigger. So we have here institute branding, we have ERP, we have documentation now newly added, so nothing is written so far here. Then we have student welfare, where we have student counseling, giving them the right inputs about their career, examinations, studies and all. Parent activities, anti ragging activities, government and private scholarships, earn and learn, and financial support. Then we have academic activities here, and we have large number of activities. Teaching learning is the main thing. Then we have library, examinations, then ERP. Then going down, we have educational technologies and preparation for higher education and job, where we have primarily gate top and engineering examination, GRE. So this is how it fits. Okay, in academics, when where we have educational technologies, we have MOOCs, we have Google Classroom, virtual labs, and course videography. So this is a three tier here. Actually, one main activity, sub activities, and then sub specific activities. In ERP, we see attendance ERP and feedback ERP, examinations, internal exam, university exam, and so on. We have here R&D and entrepreneurship, and we have here core R&D, which consists of conferences and research paper, funding and grants, intellectual property rights and consultancy. The next section is R&D learning activities, where we learn a lot from SCTP seminars and workshops, online and conducted in physical mode. R&D skill development activities and R&D. There are other skills, those will be addressed in different sections, maybe TNP and others. Then we have R&D networking and branding. We have entrepreneurship activities, where entrepreneurship development and incubation. Then we have accreditation, ranking, IQAC, and autonomy. So these are the things which you might have heard, but you know that if our institute is NBA, then you can, without any hesitation, you will be given admission to, in any of the university in the world. We are currently NAC accredited institute. We have to go for NBA. NIRF is for national ranking. Autonomy is for having liberty in doing what we are doing. And IQAC is a internal cell, internal quality assurance cell. So we would like to ensure that whatever activities we are doing, are having highest possible quality in the given circumstances. Then we have TNP and several activities, job interviews, aptitude development, personality development, and job skill development. Then we have industry institute interaction, where we have industry visit, internships. Then there will be more activities like industry sponsored project. We have alumni activities, where we will have alumni meet, and many more activities like guest lectures and many more. We have to add these things. We still need to do that. There will be large number of technical activities, student associations, hackathons, tech fairs, project competitions, idea competitions. These are co-curricular activities. So they are mainly technical activities, technical publications. Then we have professional society chapters like ISTE, IE, IEEE, IEEE, and many more will be there. So I have just written here others, so that we can go on adding the rows later on. As soon as the chapter is formed, we will go on adding the rows, and students can come forward and form all these chapters, IEEE, IE, and all these in different departments. There are different societies, Computer Society of India, for example, ACM chapter, and they give international. In fact, they travel all the way to India to our institute to give lectures. But now, of course, there will be limitations. Now these are extracurricular activities, and here we have NSS, athletic. Now these are sports activities here, and sports we have athletics, cricket, and all sorts of sports. Why we did this? You will ask, sir, why so many sports coordinators? The reason is, I have been trying to have athletics activities in our institute. You see Olympics. Now in Tokyo we have Olympics, and how many medals we will get in Olympics, that's a big question. So we should in fact think of doing something in this direction, and give promotion for these kind of activities. And of course, cricket and other game sports our students like very much. Cricket everybody likes in India, but and football world over, basketball in US. But there are other games in different countries, and in our country we play almost all these games. Kho and kabaddi, we should give them the lost glory. Then we have swimming, badminton, and so many. In fact, if we have missed out, even we have used brain games also, basically the chess and scrabble, and maybe other games which probably will be played as a when we are tired, or when we would like to sometimes excel also. Chess is a very popular, and then we have other music, singing, dance, drama, and here we will have a separate coordinator for each of this activity. Then we have photography, videography, pottery, and sculpture. And we have photography, I think photography came twice, or what? No, then we have drawing and painting, then handicraft, fashion. You'll say fashion, yes. I'm very much interested in taking initiative in fashion related activities, because it's a billion-dollar industries, and our electronic students have a great opportunities in fashion industries. And in India, textile industry is a big industry, so we should think of designing machines. We import all the machines for fashion. Today we have, for whatever this cloth is required, whatever clothes are being stitched, whatever dress, all these things are out of the imported machinery. And there is a huge scope for engineers to work in almost every field. Then we have many such things. So here we have extension, outreach, and engagement activities. We are coming almost to the end of it now, so just bear with me for a few more minutes. So social activities, here probably this NSS is repeated here. We can remove it from here or from there, either of the place. Yes, from here we should remove NSS from extracurricular activities, that we didn't remove, but we have brought it here. Then social work, Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and Unnat Maharashtra. These are some of the ambitious activities of Government of India, Government of Maharashtra. Then we have technical outreach program, where we had started the activities for school children. They come in thousands when we conduct various competitions, and they come to our institute for learning Python and drones and 3D printing and so on and so forth. And we also have centers of excellence. So as we can see here, huge big numbers. Now, for if we take any of this, maybe you will like to have this singing, music, dance, and so if we go ahead in this, then what happens? We have here institutional employee portfolios and we have student portfolios. Okay, we have institutional and student portfolios. So here, now you can see here institutional student portfolios, and we have institute student coordinator for athletics, cricket, football, swimming, and here music. Okay, so we will have, you will be able to see this sheet in a day or two, and you have here one institute coordinator. This is our thought process. This can be changed also. We can have for singing probably two different, maybe for western singing and for Indian singing, or maybe even in dance also we can have multiple sub portfolios. But I think let us begin with one portfolio, then later on if we try to achieve, you know, excellence in these activities, then we can. I just saw the number has dropped down to 448 now, and many students have now probably left, so about 50 of them. So I understand you will have here subsequently a class coordinator. Now what we see here is for a batch coordinator here, as you can see, we have a batch coordinator here, and against that batch coordinator for music, we have here a class coordinator for music, singing, dance, and drama. In fact, this will also be same actually, music, singing, because boxes are same size, Hiwarekar sir. So this should, batch coordinator should also be, more specialization will not happen at a lower level, but at a higher level as we go there will be more specialization. And here again at the institute level, we should have a manager level we should have a manageable number of students, manageable number of ministers, and here we still have 23 ministers and
Sir, you are muted, sir. Please unmute yourself. Sir,
Hello. Sir, you are muted.
respected
Yeah,
principal,
yeah, yeah.
sir.
Yes. I got it, sir. Actually, I was looking for some other. Actually, it is again and again it is closing automatically and restarting also. So there might be some issues with the network, and that might be causing problems. So most of the points which I wanted to tell, I have told now. I had shared my screen also. Probably now the screen may not be visible, but you have seen now all these things, and large number of activities are there, and we look forward to students to come, we want that students should come forward. They should shoulder these responsibilities in their class, in their department, in their batch. They should try to do best possible things, and there will be a fair amount of competition. If TEB students know there is a competition in first year, they started it last year, last to last year, I think 1920 and 2021, 2 years, and students have taken excellent participation in various departmental activities, and thereby there is a lot of energy and enthusiasm amongst the student to showcase their talent and their knowledge. And I think the same thing we can do at the institute level. Competitive spirit has to be there, and I believe that we will have this kind of competition also, fair competition amongst all the department, amongst the different units within a department, and even different batches in a particular class. Yes, so maybe I lost connection once again, but I
No,
have
you are
done.
audible, sir.
Yeah, I have done, sir. Now I have talked to. I wish that maybe our some of the students who were part of gathering, those who had participated in different activities and those who had organized. If they speak for a while, that will be also nice. I have some work actually, so maybe I'll be there for 5 10 minutes more, and then I'll take your leave. So if there are any points, valuable suggestions. Now someone has given some message. I think this is from Snehal Deshmukh madam. Again I have lost connection. It is happening automatically. Sir, please proceed. If you are able to hear me, please proceed, because now all the points. Hello.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, yeah. Please proceed, sir, now, and let us hear some comments, some inputs from some students, and then some of our teachers, senior teachers can, not necessarily senior, others also can contribute, but time is limited. I have, as usual, taken a lot of time, but I have explained the purpose behind this after Hiwarekar sir had nicely introduced and Rajveer sir had augmented to it. I think we have now given a broad idea to the students as to why we are doing this. And unless students participate this, we had conducted, I'll share one more point. We conducted 30 meetings with the alumni. Each meeting lasted for 2 to 2.5 hours, and they shared with us the points that the most important thing which have made any change in their life, that of course we also knew. And that's why we keep on, every institute does co-curricular and extracurricular activities for the same thing. The reason is we are able to have a all round progress of our students. What alumni have told, that the maximum benefit whatever has happened in their life was because of the various activities they had done throughout their 4 year stay or 3 year stay in the institute. And that is probably has made, and we were thinking before that also that we should now do this for almost 1 year. We have been working on this. We should have done it last year also, but better late than never. We have so many activities that we really don't get as much time to implement each and every idea that we get. So now I think is the right time. You still have time. A new year will begin in the month of maybe July end or August beginning. We still have 1 month to look into all these and establish these activities well. You have time to, and then the process will happen something like this. We will identify first of all the coordinators for different batches. Then from that we will probably identify, uh, and you have to apply separately as well for institute. But then 1800 students will apply for institute level portfolios, and we can't simply give, uh, it is not possible to allot these portfolios when so many students will apply. So we will start with the ground actually from batches. There we will identify, we will have applications wherein you will tell what are your achievements in the past in that particular domain, that particular area. Then we will consider your candidature for those areas. Then out of the whatever students are available, let's say for chess or for dance, then class level coordinator will be elected. Then amongst the class level coordinators, whosoever has a better achievement and more interest, more dashing, or we can say does a better dance, we will take him, and has good leadership skills also. We will take those students for the department level, and from department level we will identify institute level. Thereby this problem will be simplified. So initially, but we will ask you to give your willingness, given opportunity, along with the portfolios that you will be applying. You will be asked to apply for 3 to 5 portfolios, and you can choose any portfolio out of these batch portfolios and institute portfolios. Along with that, you can submit some of your achievements in soft copy. Then we will go through it. The department teacher guardians will identify the proper ministers for that batch. Then these 3 batches will come together and they will identify ministers for their class. Then we will have ministers for the department and then for the institute. So happy expansion of our ministry. I heard recently that our honorable prime minister uh, uh, Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Modi is going to expand his ministry, but probably he won't expand it as much as we are expanding. We had probably 20-30 people in the ministry. Now we are making it more than 1500. So welcome to this a wonderful journey ahead in time, and we want to do best. And in next 2 years time, we have now very limited time, and within 2 years we have to try to be one of the best institute in our state, in our country. I think thank you very much. Now almost 70 students have left the meeting. I think it is not a good idea. Once you come for the meeting, they have to attend. It is not a good idea. Once you come, even if you don't like, you should normally not leave, because now they probably do not know. So those who have left, you can tell them about subsequent points that they might have missed. And I will hand over this to Hiwarekar sir, Rajveer sir, and Sonone sir for further activities. So students can put up their views, maybe 2 to 3 views. Those who have organized gathering, or our GS, CS, and Rohit Gandhi just now came to me to for some other work. If Rohit is there, he can also talk about this. We have been interacting with some of these members very actively, particularly NSS students, and they know my views. They know how much efforts our faculty are taking for establishing these NSS activities in the institute. So I am sure that you will also come forward, and we will be able to achieve great success in days to come. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir. If there is anyone who wants to share their thoughts, are requested to just raise your hand so that I can unmute.
Rohit
So
Gandhi.
just two people,
Rohit Gandhi is there.
just two
He is there.
people
Yes,
who
just
have
you have to raise the
organized
hand.
the gathering. Our GS, CS, NSS head, or the lady representative and gathering
Rohit.
in charge, and any such, those who have taken, if any one of them is present here right now, I would like to listen to them about our new system. Rohit is there, Rohit Gandhi?
Yes, Rohit Gandhi is there. Rohit, are you there?
Yeah, Rohit, I would like to hear at least views of one past representative of our institute. And Rohit is currently taking, even though he is going to pass out, he is taking keen interest in the progress of institute, and he is going to arrange now a lecture for TOEFL GRE. Okay, so Rohit, yes.
I think that he is not there, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
Yes,
then
I am
Rohit.
requesting
any
to raise the hands who wants to speak.
so can you
Just raise
see
your
any
hands.
student? Can you? I mean, Vaishnavi Dhumar is there. I know her. She was Vaishnavi Dhumar.
Okay, just you can, anybody
Yes,
can
sir.
unmute. Anybody can
Rohit
unmute.
Gandhi is also there.
Vaishnavi is here, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Vaishnavi, please, your views about this system. How do you look at this system now? I would like to hear.
Yes, sir. I think this is really good initiative. Like students like us really looking out for such opportunities to lead something, and this is really a good thing for us to learn new things and show our skills and leadership and all. I think it's really great idea, sir.
Thank you, Vaishnavi, for your kind words. But even if someone would like to criticize, I know this is going to be very ambitious, very taxing, very big, project. This is a mega project, one of the mega projects that we have been doing here. I would also like to hear from some other students. I do not know many. Sir, तुमच्या NSS मधले पहा ना, कोण कोण आहे त्याच्यामध्ये. If you know someone, Vaishali Gode is there. Rushali Gorde or Vaishali Gorde? This is different. She is not Rushali Gorde. Vaishali Gorde. Anyway, would you like to talk? कोण आहे का ह्याच्यामध्ये आणखी? You can unmute and start talking.
Hello.
Rohit Gandhi पण होता,
Hello.
but maybe he is not. Yeah.
Rohit. Rohit.
Yes, actually, I was trying to unmute.
Rohit,
That's a
your
really
views
nice
about
initiative,
this?
sir. Yes, actually, I am really fascinated by this concept. Means the topic of cultural and all this shouldn't be restricted for Nabhangan and all the Kurukshetra. So I'm literally looking forward to that our students and faculties would give more interest and be more passionate. Our students will be more passionate about it. and something good outcome must be expected from this event.
Yeah.
And I would like to, so just to add one point, sir. Despite it is big event, our students, neither the thoughts of our students are small, so definitely we can do it, sir.
Yeah, I just lost your point, last point that you had mentioned, Rohit.
So I mentioned it. You mentioned that this is a big event, so I don't know that how big outcome is going to achieve. So I feel like our students' aims and students' hopes are also big. So they should deserve a big event, and this
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
best
very true.
platform to
If our
express their
students,
views.
right, Rohit, if our students decide that they want to do, this will happen in a best possible way. And the students from T and B are here, so you are leaders of this institute. You should come forward, take the lead. We look forward now for some national and international achievements. How many national achievements we have from faculty and students? Rohit, if I ask this question to me, not to you, to me, then there are very few. There was one project competition where our electronic students have won first prize, and that was really a great achievement. There are some other achievements where our students have won, got they came in the limelight, they got first prize or big, achievement. But normally it's not that much, it is rare, once in a while. But if our students are motivated enough and they decide that they will try to excel, no matter what type, even in fashion, even in music, even in, I want that our students should be so passionate that they should try to excel in these different areas. Of course, for us, engineering is bread and butter. These activities are to be done in a limited time, and of course, that will restrict our progress. But I'm sure during that time, you are all talented students. You are the cream of the cream in India because you are studying in
Your
engineering.
voice is not clear.
I'm sorry because the network problem is there my side. So I'll stop now. I would like to hand it over to others. In fact, some teachers also can share, senior deans and others. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
audible.
you can, Dr. Lande, Dr. Who will Chitragar, who will be doing alumni activities and others. I mean, anyone. You can even Disle sir and Borate sir. Borate sir is our student development officer, and Dr. Deshmukh. So, if you would like to, and anybody else, of course, if you would like to contribute, I think I'll just take your leave also because I have some more work now in the office. So thank you very much for patiently listening, and I'm sure we will be able to implement this in the right spirit, and we will be able to achieve best possible outcomes out of this, and students will be directly or indirectly benefited by having participation in these activities. Thank you. With your permission, Sonone sir, I would like to leave. I have some pending
Yes,
work.
sir. Yes, sir.
Shall I?
Okay, sir. Thanks a
Thank you,
lot.
sir.
Thanks a
Yeah.
lot, sir.
So once the some faculty members share their views, and if students have any questions, you can address those questions as well, and then we can close this meeting. Okay. Thank you. I'll leave. Thank you.
Sir, shall I go for vote of thanks? Hiwarekar, sir.
First to faculty members, those who are interested, and then we can have put up time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Any faculty members who would like to share your reviews, please come forward. Disle sir, Chitragar sir,
Mic ಇದೆ.
yes sir. You are not audible, sir. Unmute yourself, sir. Any other faculty member would like to speak? Please.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Deshmukh sir, please.
Okay. Actually, what is my experience when the any program, if the students are involved, then that program will get a great success. Even though if you see that in the Nabangan and cultural activity, it was started from very small. When the students wholeheartedly involved and participated in that activity, that was get a great success. That was my experience. And if you want to get achievement in any technical field, any other co-curricular activities, NSS activities, if the student's leader is taking a interest in that, then there will be a great success. Only faculty will be guide. Whenever there is a difficulty will be there, they will try to give the support. So nowadays, the faculty will work to give the support to you people. But unless and until you come forward, you come along with the team, and teamwork will be shown. If you showing the efforts, collective efforts, then such type of, even though this at the starting it seems that it is very big activity, and lot of portfolios are there and this and that, and it will be we have to complete within a very short time. But then also, then to do these things we require a skill, and we know that now youths and our students are more skillful, and this activity will be make a good skills. It will be developed the good skills, leadership, and it will be required for their placement also, and it will be helpful for their future. Even though in UG, if you learn these things, it is not necessary to after getting graduation you are going there and doing some courses to learn this. So it is a great platform within these UG courses. If you are utilizing these 2 years to develop these skills in this, then ahead you are able to get great opportunities. That what I feel personally. So this is the activity started. It is at the starting. We, even though you feel that some hesitation will be there, but don't hesitate. Come forward and do it, and then there will be a great success. And that I think. And I am very much thankful for Dr. Hiwarekar sir, for Principal sir, and Sonone sir. You are taking efforts to organize and starting this and initiating this activity. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, sir. Sir, we totally agree with your opinion that bringing the young stakeholders in this workflow is going to be really an excellent move, and definitely the things are going to be very, very fruitful. Is there anyone who would like to speak? Hiwarekar, sir?
Yes, sir. We will stop, sir. Now you put up thanks.
So I quickly go for vote of thanks. I want to express my sincere gratitude to respected principal, then our Dr. Anil Hiwarekar sir, Dr. Rajveer Shastri, Professor Vikas Deshmukh sir, all the deans, all the heads of the departments, and kudos to the lovely students. Thanks a lot. I declare that the session is over. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.